in modern day Christendom is the anti-intellectual movement. Now, it's not as widespread as it was when I first became Christian. I first came devoted to my faith about 2021. And since then, you've had the appearance of people like Cliff Nechtel, I don't know how to say his last name properly, sorry if I butchered that, and people like that. And so the anti-intellectual movement, in a Christian sense, has gone down rapidly. There's a dog barking that way. But I forgot where I was at. Hold on, I'm trying to regather my thoughts. Okay, yeah. People like Cliff Nechtel, the anti-intellectual movement, have spun out a little bit. And it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, it is kind of important to have the answers on these things. It is kind of important to know why you believe what you believe and what's the reasoning. But here's the thing. I see a lot of people doing half the critical thinking and not thinking of potential responses or rebuttals or even the point of view of the other side. And in my opinion, that is extremely harmful. That is extremely detrimental to the Christian apologetics scene. It's like, for example, I've got this lighter on me. It's a little Zippo lighter. I got it at Walmart like a few days ago. It has no lighter fluid in it. So that means it just sparks until I get lighter fluid. In a similar fashion, these people are only given to the spark, but not the lighter fluid, so the whole flame can ignite. So, what can we do about this? Think on both sides. People are scared to question their own thinking. Why? Because people always think they're always right. Now, it's funny that I say this because I'm thinking I'm right, and that means I think I'm right on a lot of things, which is, I guess you break it down enough, hypocritical. But nonetheless, that doesn't make it true. You know what I mean? So, thing number one I would advocate for is come from the perspective. For example, an argument that I've sort of created is how the Bible can prove the Bible based on all the prophecies and all the things that are fulfilled. Now try that on an unbeliever. You are not going to get very far. Why? They don't believe the Bible in the first place. That's automatically an argument crossed out. And I remember it popped in my mind like, bam! That would be a great way to explain things and convince somebody. But after further revision, I'm like, wait a minute. They don't believe the Bible in the first place. I should not be saying that. Rather, I should be telling that to my brothers and sisters in Christ to further encourage them to stay in the faith. Hence rebuttal number two, if I can remember it. I do not have any sort of list. I always just mumble whenever I'm doing this. Okay. Rebuttal number two is the moral argument. Now, the moral argument basically states that if there is a God, well, no, alright, my bad. There is a God because we have morals. It wasn't stated in us. So, ultimately, that proves there is a God because it says in the scriptures that He writes the law on our hearts. But here's the thing, the atheists, the agnostics, do not deny that we have a moral conscience. They do not deny any of that. I'll try to get them to explain why. They will claim it has evolved over millions and billions of years, they like to use. And eventually, it's just a very poor argument overall, because they will tap into evolution for the reasoning. So overall, I don't think that is a very good argument, because it's typically a shrugged off argument. So they've heard that a bajillion times. Hear something enough times, you're going to be desensitized to it. So yeah. Now, this is sort of a rebuttal to the atheist as well. Eventually, you get to a point where if you're actually able to convince somebody that there is a God, their next question would be, how do I know it's a Christian God? How do I know it's not Buddha? How do I know it's not Krishna? How do I know it's not Allah? To that, I would point to them the historical evidence. Atheists also like to shrug this point and objection off. There has never, in the history of Christianity, been an archaeological discovery that has proven it false. There has never been such a discovery. Every single battle, every single story, in the Old Testament and in the New, we backed up our archaeology. There's many articles out there that are probably from www.atheismistrue.com that they will cite, but it can be very easily dissolved. That argument can be dissolved. But yeah, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. I just created, essentially what the gist of this channel will be is me going out, and whether it be in the woods, whether it be in this field, going outside and spilling on mind what I've been thinking regarding to theology, faith, etc. Yeah, that's essentially the gist of my channel. I advise you subscribe, because, you know, that's kind of cool. But yeah, thank you all for watching. See y'all later. Bye.